Well, here it is. Albert Mountain Fire Tower. At the 100-mile mark. Technically, it's the 99.9-mile mark. But, of course, we're going 100 miles. We got to get down this mother. There's the stamp for Albert Mountain. We see elevation. Penalty, $250 for removal. 1969. Well, by today's standards, that have to be a hell of a lot higher. You see the watersheds. I can study this later when I get back. What a view. I believe that's Franklin down there. Unfortunately, the fire tower is closed due to vandalism. Met another guy out here. He's on the other side of the political spectrum, so I'm not going to say his name, but he's a little upset at the vandalism. Thinks the rednecks are doing it. No, I know rednecks. Rednecks usually aren't into vandalism. Hell, well, at least the ones that are usually don't go climb fucking mountains. But, you know, who knows who did it. Could be either side of the political aisle. Tensions are still high. But still, it's nice to be able to just lightly converse with somebody who doesn't exactly agree with you. And, well, we don't have to talk about that because we're hiking the trail. But I think we should fucking talk about that. Because how are we going to come to a mutual solution that both sides like if we can't communicate? All right? And the failure to communicate is a big problem. So, Americans say you can't talk about politics and religion. Well, in America, okay, religion, I'll go with that. But politics, this is a system of self-government that we have here. We're supposed to talk about politics. If you don't like that or you can't handle it because you've got some kind of emotional mind control, which is put there by the Club of Rome or the Tavistock Institute, get the fuck out of the country. In fact, get the fuck off the planet, all right? Grow up and be a human being. Anyways, here we are. Look at that. Well, luckily enough for us through hikers, down the trail, there's plenty of fire towers that are actually open that we can go up to the top of. Because all the idiots, well, they don't make it that far. They usually look at Smoky Mountains and go, that's too much for me, I'm gonna go home. Well, it's nice to be up here by myself, to have a little bit of something to eat and chill out. I am putting in at Rock Gap, and I am going into Franklin for probably at least a 0, maybe even a double 0. I'm gonna avoid the rain. Last night was extremely cold. We were at Betty Gap, and wow, man, Betty Gap, right by the water there. They put in a bear box, thank God. One less thing we had to do, but my sleeping bag is all clumped up and I am not getting the insulation out of it, so I had to sleep in my puffy suit, which worked just fine, except I hate getting up when it's below freezing. It's fingers get cold, toes get cold until you start moving. Thing is, it moves you. It moves you. All right, well, that's it for this video. Catch you down in Franklin. Godspeed, y'all.